Hey, what's up students? Welcome to another episode of Next Level Students. Today we're going to talk about popularity with some of the interesting students at your school. Then we're going to talk about hypocritical adults. And then we're going to talk about, is studying really that important? Episode 53 of Next Level Students. Let's get it. Question number one, what you got?
Hi, I'm Trinity, and my question is, why are kids who get in trouble all the time so popular?
So I'll be honest, right? So I was one of those students that was always getting in trouble. And it wasn't that I was popular because I was super cool. It's just because I had a lot of attention on me. Sometimes it might be a student that is really cool. You know what I'm saying? Feel like, man, you've been here before. You're super mature. You're such a rebel. Like, I don't know, but I'll tell you this here. Popularity is overrated. Let me tell you something. There are students at your school right now. There are some little boys. They seem skinny with the little glasses. But let me tell you, 10 years from now, when my man hit the gym and he lose them glasses, you're gonna be looking at him a lot differently. There are some girls in your class, you might feel like she ain't pretty, she ain't this, her shape ain't like, let me tell you something, 5-10 years from now, you may looking like, whoa. So I think a lot of times we look at people like where they are, what they have going on, looks can be deceiving. We playing the long game here in life. Okay, we're not focused on just here right now. We playing the long game. So when I say that, I mean like when I went to school with some fellow rebels. And when I decided, hey, let me get my act together, let me change my behavior, let me focus on school, let me make the main thing, I had some folk that didn't do that. And when you look at how they living now compared to how I'm living, I remember I was in school with some people, I was just like, yo, you the coolest person in the world. And now they are here struggling in life. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to be that student that hits a prime in middle school or high school and you're so cool and you're so popular. Like all that could be overrated. You do the right thing for the right reasons. You focus on you and you focus on your character. And that's really what's important, because talent and popularity might take you there, but it's your character that's going to keep you there. All right, question number two, what you got?
Hi, my name's Lizette, and my question is, why are adults hypocrites?
Wow, why are parents and adults hypocrites? Like, you see them doing things that they told you not to do. I get it. Guess what? We're talking about character now. Same thing with that first question. We're talking about character. So does it make it right? No. Does that mean you can disregard what they're telling you? No. But there are consequences to doing the wrong thing. There are consequences. So you sit back and you watch the consequences take place. That's the reality. Another thing you can't do is you can't judge them. You don't know what you would do if you was in that situation. I get it, right? It's always easy to say, don't do this and don't do this and don't do that. And I think there are certain rules you can live by, but it's real easy to judge other people and say, well, look at what you're doing. You focus on you. You do the right thing at the right time for the right reasons, and you gonna be good. Can you control what adults, your teachers, parents, other people do? You can't control what they do, but you know what you can control? You know what you can control? Your destiny. You know what you can control? Your outcome on life. And so what I want you to do is you focus on you. You do the right thing every single time. You do the best you can to operate with integrity, with high character and the right morals, and you'll experience what you're supposed to experience. You know what I'm saying? So don't be judgmental, and people can be hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? And I've done it before. I've been a hypocrite before. It's been times where I've been like, I can't believe he talked to his wife that way. And then I catch an attitude with my wife and I say something that's kind of out of character. And I have to find myself apologizing. Like, it happens all the time. So don't get so focused on that. And my concern is that sometimes as young people, you'll use that as an excuse. Well, you get to do it, so why can't I? You know what? They adults. So when you get out here in the real world and you move out here and you get in your own house, then you live how you want to live. And it's my advice to you, while you in their home, while you in their classroom, you know what I'm saying? Until you get to that point, you follow their rules. And then when you get your own place, you can do what you want to do. But take it from your boy. When you do right by people, when you humble yourself, when you work hard and you sacrifice and you focus on your character, you cannot be stopped. I promise you that. All right, you take that to the bank. Question number three, what you got?
My name is Dev, and my question is studying really that important when I get good grades and I know the information?
Is studying really that important? So I'll say this, you heard what they say, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, you know what I'm saying? So the more you practice, the better you get. So that's my advice to you, right? Because there are some people who straight geniuses. I'm gonna be honest, there are some people with a really, really high IQ. I wasn't that person. I would be in school, I would hear my classmates read, and I'm thinking like, man, they can read it so quick. I would have to read the thing 2-3 times to finally get to understand it. So some people have a really, really high IQ. And if you're like that and you don't have to study, cool. If you're making like all A's and you're making a 4.0, cool. but we striving for perfection, y'all. We trying to take this thing to the next level. So so what I want you to do is, if you're one of those students and you're making B's, you know what I'm saying, and barely putting in any effort, my challenge for you is, if you're making B's and you're not really putting no effort, put in that extra effort and make some A's. Do that extra studying, because practice makes perfect, okay? And so you wanna make sure that you get this stuff really rooted in you, because when you go to that next level, and that next level in college and beyond, you're gonna need some of that stuff that maybe you skimmed over in the past, because you kind of really got it quickly. So practice makes perfect. If you nice like that and you ain't got to, cool. But let me tell you something. These people that's at the top, they at the top for a reason. And I want you to be there, because that's where you belong. All right, great episode this week. Great questions. Wait till y'all hear about, you talk about perfection, you talk about that next level, wait till y'all hear about this week's Next Level Student of the Week.
I didn't think of the egg shape first. What I thought of was something to just wedge into a cone. And I found an Easter egg around Easter time, and I placed the plastic Easter egg on a cone, and it fit. And Egghead just became the name. My name's Hannah Pucci. I'm 16, and I have created a new way to package and sell ice cream, which is now patented.
Hey y'all, all right, so before I let you get back to class, so check this out. First off, shout out to my man Ryan. He always finds us like the best, most innovative, most insightful, and powerful and amazing stories from students all over the country. Shout out to Hannah Pucci. So now Hannah's 16 years old, but when she was in middle school, she created this thing called the Egghead ice cream, which avoids the hassle of having to scoop the ice cream. You know, you don't have to worry about messes and spills, and you can put several different flavors in one container. Now, as cool as this is, she knows the innovation, she knows how it works, but she had to present to like this Blue Ribbon Awards conference, and then there was a Food Innovation Challenge, and she had to present before a whole bunch of people, and she only had a small amount of time. Now take a second and think about question number 3. In question number 3, the student was like, do I really have to study? Okay, you got the knowledge, but do you really have to study? I get that. Hannah had the knowledge, but because she studied, because she practiced, when it was time to present it, she was able to win the award, and now her stuff is about to be in stores all over the country, and money's in the bank. Why? It's not just because she knew it, it's because she studied, and she practiced, and she put the work in, and when it was time to present it, she was able to present it and she won. And guess what? You can win too. So every opportunity you get, you put your best in. Every chance you're presented with, you study and you push it to the max. And when you do that, you will experience all of the amazing things that you have been destined to experience. You ain't no accident. You were here for a reason, and there is nothing that you can't do. It's gonna take hard work, it's gonna take dedication, it's gonna take sacrifice, and it's gonna take practice. And when you do that, I'll look up one day and I'll see y'all at the top. Have a great week. I'll see y'all real soon. Boom. Hallelujah. Hey, what's up my people? Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. I've got so many more in store for you. So subscribe and do me a favor. Please leave me a comment, an emoji, a thumbs up, something. Let me know you're feeling it. Me and my team put so much energy, time, and effort into it, and it's free for you. Just let me know you're feeling what we putting out here, and I'll see y'all real soon. Leave a comment. Peace.